Mashley Comedy presents
Funny Girls Guide,
your weekly podcast all about living your life the way that you want to and always with a laugh. I'm one of your co-hosts, Mandy Heinzelman-Smith, joined with my very favorite person in the whole wide world. I've got two very favorite people in the whole wide world here so right now.
Oh my God. I'm Ashley Ella Park. Hello, in the house. And we are joined with a goddess that has transformed us like little caterpillars into a papillon, into a beautiful butterfly. Hair goddess, Sarah Marie Moss.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so you've been Ashley's stylist for how long now?
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time.
I was in an abusive hair relationship before Sarah, and I came like battered and rattled.
How much of the story can you tell?
Yeah. I'm gonna move your mic up just ever so slightly.
Move her up.
Don't leave out the dogs.
Or just here, hold it right by that mouth. There we go.
I tried to talk Ashley into getting these children's karaoke microphones because they're gold, and she was like, "Stop it."
No, I like the gold. I like the gold. They just may not be legit. I don't know.
They're definitely not legit. They were like $19.99. And I was like, she's gonna hate this. She's gonna hate this. But they would have looked really cute.
They would have looked really good.
We're gonna find something.
We can rhinestone the fuck out of it. Okay, y'all. So I originally got over to Sarah because I was seeing my husband's friend's wife for my hair, and she did good color. She did good color and all that. But she just like her heart wasn't in it. Like she just. And now she's a realtor, so good job. Like, I'm glad, like, you found...
her heart really wasn't in it.
Like, you found your calling. I'm glad for that. But, like, it just, every time, it just, like, got progressively worse. And there was one instance where she was wasted. And I got one bang. Like, not even bangs. Like, I didn't want bangs. I walked out with one bang because she had, like, a rogue clip, and she literally went, uh-oh. And I was like, what do you mean, uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh? And she was like, well, and I had like a little. Oh
my God.
And then like she texted me at midnight looking for a fight over something. I don't even know what anymore. I can't even remember. And so I was like,
remember.
Maybe it's time we go our separate ways, and that's fine. And I like Googled like blonde stylist Austin, found Sarah, showed up, and it was literally like after you've dated someone horrible for a long time and then you meet like this really wonderful person and you're like, is this love?
Yeah, it's true. Very.
Oh my God.
And I was like shaking
and
rattled.
She was mine forever.
Yeah.
I was like a little leaf when I walked in and I was like, help me.
Like, be nice to me, please.
Yeah. It was great.
No, it was fantastic.
You care so much. Like, I feel like you really care about like how your client, not only like how our hair turns out, but like you remember things.
Everything.
Like I told you, I'm like, how do you remember that?
I remember my favorite ones. Stories.
I like, that was one thing I noticed too, like very early on, like my first time coming to see you, I told you about the dogs. Like I had like a wild pack of dogs show up in my
favorite
house.
story. It was hands down still one of my favorite times behind the chair.
Like I had a ring thing and she was like, where do you live? And I was like, oh, I'm on the east side. And I was like, oh my God, I had this like wild pack of dogs show up at my house.
Wild pack of dogs.
And
in East Austin.
Yes.
Okay.
4 dogs got in like a brawl in my front yard. The ring went off. I showed like they like ran in a circle and then ran off. Yeah. And like literally the next time I visited, she was like, oh, how are the dogs? And I was like, you remember?
But I'm convinced they were ghost dogs at this point.
I mean,
never to be seen again.
Really the only explanation.
I mean,
I feel like.
the only rational thing that could have possibly happened.
Yeah. Wait, and then I came to you like during the pandemic? Yeah, yes. That's right. Because I was like, until today, I've seen pictures of you without your mask
and
on.
she's gorgeous, y'all.
Yeah,
if y'all are not watching this on YouTube,
like, total
you
package,
like,
which is what we want to talk about today. Because I'm like, you have your shit together. I love it when like a woman has, like, woman, man, whatever, but like you have your shit together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, we're so
total
proud
package.
of you. Like, so excited for you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Me too.
And you're going to give us all the tips on clothing and hair and like managing your like business and you're just
incredible.
with it all.
And you're always like on top of the game. You're always like 5 steps ahead of style too. Like she's always got y'all like you need to get with Sarah Marie Moss. If you were like if you're sleeping on this, you're a fucking fool. That's all I'm saying.
You inspire me. I'm excited. I'm going to change my hair. We're going to tape a new person's hair onto my head. I'm so excited because I want to go a little darker. But you had told me about like this new thing where it's like highlights just underneath because that kind of like it looks really pretty, but it also like protects your hair, right? Because it's like on the extensions and like not on your own hair.
Exactly. Yeah. And no upkeep. It's great.
Oh my God. And this bitch, when I first came to Sarah, I looked like Ed Harris. I had no hair.
Yeah,
I was
tell me who Ed
bald.
Harris is.
Ed Harris is an older actor who has no hair. Like, he's basically.
You just had your one bang.
He's like legit bald. He has one bang and that's it. And so I like show up, and now, I mean, granted, not all of this is mine, but we're flowing. We're flowing now. We are flowing now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What like drew you to hair like initially? Because like you are an artiste.
Thank you. My grandmother is a beauty school dropout.
Oh my God.
And so growing up, she'd have me cut her hair. She'd be like, honey, I can't get the back. Just make it straight. And then my dad would force me to cut his hair because he would hate going to all the like sports clips, and he'd be like, they don't know what they're doing. And I was like, I don't either, but I'll do it. And then I just got to a point where I was doing homecoming hair for my friends, and
Yeah.
you can not get your license if you're illegally doing it and charging people. So.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But you're like so good at coloring too. Like, you know, like all the science behind it. Like I love like, it's like watching like Sherlock like piece together things like, okay, now we're going to do this and we're going to put in this. Oh, but we could add this and this will get this effect. It's really like cool to watch.
And she'll like test it out. You're like,
Yes.
I have someone else's hair in the back, and I'm
Yep.
going to put on, I'm going to put a perm in it to see if it's going to work on yours.
Yes. It's true. I did.
You like do all the steps. Like,
Have to.
you
Because
have
then
to,
I already know a plan of action versus having something just show up and being like, okay, didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you? Okay, with like managing your own business, you have to like manage your schedule, manage all of like the finances that go into it, and then all of your product and everything. Like, you do it so seamlessly. What parts are your favorite? What don't you like?
I would say my favorite is having a CPA and having them put you on an S-corp.
Can you tell your
Oh my God, yes.
please? Please.
Cool.
So Hung, my CPA, he is in Houston. He used to work for the IRS. Fantastic. And I was a 1099 at the time, and we're each on our phones, each in our cars, speaking to one another. And he was like, telling me that I needed to switch to an S-corp, and that all of his girls in Houston, who I guess are stylists, do it. And so over the phone in the car, I heard escort. And I was like, okay, hon, yeah, sure. I'll get back to you on that. And finally, when it came through an email and it said escort, and I was like, Jesus. And so I told him when we were Zooming, he was like, Miss Moss, please say something. He goes, what if I deterred business because they thought I was saying to be an escort?
If you want to make it in this town, you gotta be an S.
But yeah,
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really not.
Get that money.
I think Austin is the #1 city for sugar babies. So,
Oh my God, really?
That's great. I love that.
Wait, tell me more
love
about that. What do you? The #1 city for sugar babies?
it's like a really young, beautiful college town with a ton of like techie nerd money and old oil money.
Yeah. So it's like right
Cream of
for
the crop.
yeah.
Oh my
I know
God,
everyone
had no
is
idea.
beautiful in Austin. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to other cities, you're like, why is everyone ugly? I know that's
Yeah, I know.
terrible. It's a terrible thing to think.
Okay, wait. There are a couple of places that are extra beautiful. I've been noticing. I went to dinner at Abba. If you guys are in Austin,
I have not
you have to
eaten
go.
there yet, but I've
It's so
heard it's good.
beautiful. Well, it's really hard to get a reservation, but apparently my Uber driver told me that a lot of the restaurants keep 50% capacity for walk-ins.
Yep.
So my friend, who we're supposed to change her name on the podcast, we're gonna call her
Foxtrot?
Foxtrot.
That's what we called her last time. We can call her something
But we
different.
also associated it with her name, so I think she needs a different
Oh, okay. We're gonna
Fern.
Fern.
That's cute.
Fern.
Okay, so Fern and I like went to dinner, and we were like we went and got on the wait list, and they let us get, it was supposed to be like an hour wait, and they ended up seating us sooner, but it's so beautiful. Like, it looks like a tropical
gorgeous.
oasis, but people dress like, I was like, I told multiple women, like, love what you're doing, like, love your outfit, you look so good. So it's there, Soho House. I feel like people dress for Soho House.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that.
Yeah,
There were like models there. I went on Friday and like everyone looked like a fucking model.
I love that. It's honestly, I think it's inspiring to be around other people that give a shit about how they look.
I agree.
Yeah, it was great.
I agree.
And I have one more to add, Devil May Care, which you have to go to.
I haven't been to
I
yet.
need to go do
Sunday.
that. I need
We're
to
going
go.
on Sunday.
Oh,
Let's
good. That'll
do
be fun.
it.
Yeah,
That'll be
come
fun.
if you want to. If you're free, come.
Probably am free.
Come.
Yeah, because they have like a DJ. They have a DJ brunch that I've been like so pumped for, and it's like a really hot crowd,
I love
which
it.
is what we were talking about. Hot crowds.
Hot crowds.
Yes.
Hot crowds, sugar babies.
And sugar babies.
That's my one regret in life is I was never a sugar baby, and I deeply regret that. So, you know.
I wonder
whatever.
if we could like create the experience for you without you having to have a sugar daddy. You know?
I would be a port. sugar baby though. I feel like I would complain a lot of complaints, just a lot of like.
But I feel like they might like that because then they're swooping in and fixing things. Like they may have that.
Yeah,
kink,
that's right.
you know?
That's right.
Yeah,
or like maybe like they want to be insulted, and like I can do that all day. I'd be really good at that.
You just have to tell them you're a transaction based, not companion.
That's right. No companions. I don't want your emotional shit. We have enough going on.
Yeah.
All of us do. God damn it. Okay, you are opening up your own studio soon. Tell us all about it. Tell us everything with the branding, everything going on with it.
So, where do I begin? I have been in Austin 7 years now, and when the pandemic hit, it kind of forced me into looking at how much money I've spent on salon rent, on just rent in general in the city, and also just some tax debt I had put myself in. So back to Hung, who got me out of that mess, and my realtor, we were able to locate a condo. It's first of its kind. I know now that Austin has like specific zoning, they have to do this stuff, but it's a studio space connected to my condo. So and I got pre-approved and
we're good.
We're good. So yeah, summer of 22 is Studio Blonde ATX.
And we're so excited.
Me too. I can't wait to curate in a space for you all to come in, and you can bring dogs too.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I feel like that was like such a power move. She should be on like Austin Time magazine.
I know.
Like 30 under 30. Like bought her own
studio and getting out of there. Just getting it. Okay, so explain to us how, I think like the politics of like studios that are interesting. So you rent your chair when you're a stylist. Okay, and it's like a flat fee per month. Ish.
So, and there's commission or there's booth rent. And I'm a booth renter, have been for 6.5 years now.
Okay.
My flat rate per week is $350, but then you have to tack on color fees. Then I get to pay fees per person for shampoo usage, for water usage, for electricity, for towel service. So
it's like everything.
Yeah. So after it's all said and done, I'm probably spending more like $600 to $700 a week on rent.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
A week?
A week. Yeah, and just for like simplicity of math, because I spend more than this now, because after the pandemic, we've changed the structure. Before it was $400 a week, and then it tacked on other fees plus color fees, but I think I spend about $25,000 a year minimum.
That's crazy.
And I've done it for 6.5 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And now all the money that you're spending is going to be going towards your mortgage. Yeah.
Which is great.
With that, having a studio space, I think this is the same everywhere, but specifically here in Austin, your workspace in your home can't be more than 30% of your living space, but mine is exactly at 30%, so I get to write off 30% of my mortgage, 30% of my property taxes, I think 30% of like my utility bills. I'm not sure how that part works, but just to be able to actually save money for myself and to be able to take vacations, because I can't do that. I like guilt myself out of it because you're
paying for it too. Yeah.
And like I would rather be spending that $2,000 a month to take that 2 weeks off on my mortgage than to be like having to shell that out to some other person.
Oh my god.
I mean, thank God Hung told you about being an escort.
I know. Life-changing man.
Right.
Holy shit. But like that's fucking crazy. That's like not and now you're like investing in yourself. You're having generational wealth. Here we go.
Generational wealth.
Let's go, baby. Like let's go.
Yeah, it's wild.
I'm so excited for you.
Me too. I'm just ready. I'm excited to have it too because I'm ready for my grandma. Come down and visit.
Oh my god!
Like, who is a star?
Yeah.
Who is a
from
star?
Ohio? Grandma from Ohio.
I'm gonna have to go fly to get her. She's one of those. She sticks to one road. So I'll have to go get her.
I love her so much. All the videos I've ever seen of her, she's freaking
so
cute.
Sweet. I'll have to show you. I have like a whole. Is it a montage? I think
is
the word I'm looking
for.
Of her birthday last year, opening all the gifts I sent her.
You were such a good granddaughter. And she like is so thoughtful and sweet and gives like the best gifts. And like her grandma was like unwrapping it. She was like, "Oh my gosh, look at this brush!" And like it was so fucking cute.
She's really
so your grandma's the one that you spent a lot of time with her growing up.
Yeah,
I did too. I spent a lot of time with my grandma. like such a special thing.
It really is. Yeah. She was young. She was 43 when I was born. So she was a baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she was like a young grandma.
Yes, young, hot grandma.
Oh, my God,
And I used to have a
love
Barbie that looked like her with jet black hair. 'Cause she's
Oh,
Italian.
my
So that was
God.
Grandma Barbie.
Oh, my God.
Grandma Barbie.
Grandma Barbie.
Yeah.
That's like so Ohio, Pennsylvania,
Yep.
Maryland
Yep.
for you that became a grandma at 43.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think how old my mom was when she became a grandma. She was in her 40s.
Because you have siblings?
Yes. 2 younger sisters.
And both of them have kids, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she's got the grandchildren.
6 grandchildren.
Oh
I
my
think.
God! Wow.
Yeah. Right?
It's a lot of grandkids.
Yeah, 6 between
Dang.
2 of
Okay,
them.
this is random, but so you have an Italian grandma. Did you grow up with food pushers? Was she a food pusher? Or no?
You couldn't walk in her house or anywhere near the kitchen because there was going to be food. Yes, pushed.
Yeah.
Onto you.
It's like,
Are you
here
guys
go.
able to say no if somebody's like, you must eat this? Here's
No,
your... You can't say no. Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm.
You'll
It
just do
depends. I don't know. Okay, I really hope my in-laws aren't listening to this. They have a lot of bland-ass food at the Moody
what?
household.
Like
Like
what?
just a lot of white people food. Like
Oh,
a
white
lot of
people
like
food.
like cheese that is bland, like crackers
Ashley
that
likes
are
blue
bland.
cheese. Like she likes...
I need flavor in my
Yeah,
life, like
yeah.
sugar cookies with no flavor. Like I'm just like
Were
empty
they
calories.
a hamburger
Empty-
helper?
I
type
feel like
family?
they're like very casserole heavy, very
Yeah.
like, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I got spoiled in being in San Antonio, but like,
Yeah.
Probably.
I need flavor in my life.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've heard good
But
things
yeah,
about
so
that.
them I can turn down, but if I'm in my mom's like kitchen, no.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can't turn down grandma's
Yeah.
Italian. There's always food.
I turned down my first food pusher the other day because I like really
How did it
legit
go?
didn't want it. It was like this like health food like banana bread but like no sugar, and I'm like, not only do I not want it, but like I really didn't want
Like,
it. But
I
like
have no
they
interest.
asked me like 4 or 5 different times, and I was like, no, I'm good. I have my retainers in. I'm good. I was just like,
for
wait,
you.
this is a boundary. I'm able to be like, no, thank you.
Where were you at the grocery store?
No, it wasn't. It was a friend. It was a friend.
Okay, because I have no problem telling those people. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
When you're
yeah,
in,
like,
like,
get away
no,
from
yeah.
me. And they
Yeah.
guilt trip you too. They're like,
do.
don't you want? I'm like,
Unless it's wine.
Yeah, and
if
it's
I'm at
wine,
the
I'm like,
HEB, they're
glug,
like
glug.
wine, and they'll like call you from across. I'm like, coming.
yeah, I'll be right there.
You're like, oh, it's a duck
sprinting.
horn.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love that.
That happened to me, except they were selling Carlo Rossi, and I went, no, thank
No.
you. No, thank
No,
you.
yeah, I'm with you.
No,
No.
thank you.
Oh my God, I really scared the checkout lady at Trader Joe's the other day. She cards me every single time, right? Ashley knows that I love this about Trader Joe's. They always card. But the lady had just carded me and she forgot about me. Whatever, that's fine. But she was like, can I see your ID? I was like, yes, and your birthday's October 8th. And she's like, what? She like, I scared the shit out of her. Because I can remember random things. I can't remember your name or like the restaurant, but like I remembered her
That's
birthday because she was like, oh, my birthday's 4 days after yours, blah, blah, blah.
I wish
And
you had
she's like-
held up your hand and said that. They're like, your birthday's October 8th.
I'm going to start pulling that shit.
You should.
When I, like,
You're
remember
like, do
something
like,
random.
yeah, like the temple grab
Oh,
and
I
say
love-
it like
So
October.
witchy.
I have another random thing to ask you guys. Okay, since we were talking about food, what are you into eating right now? And like, do you eat the same things every day?
Breakfast, yes. Just because I feel like that keeps me like on track.
Are you still ordering your thing?
I do. I still have them like kind of stacked
What's
up.
it called again?
Daily Harvest,
Daily
and then
Harvest.
also
Oh, yeah.
Revive Superfoods. I had both of those,
Uh-huh.
but now I have like a sad breakfast. It's pretty sad,
What's
but I
your
mean it's
sad
like
breakfast?
healthy. But it's like rice cake, cottage cheese, flavoring, seasoning rather,
Yeah.
Cute.
and then I have a small half of an avocado, lemon juice, chia seeds.
Oh,
See, I
that's
don't
not
think
sad.
Yeah, that's delicious.
It's a little sad though, like because
Is it
it's
just
just kind of
repetitive?
it's like kind of bird-esque.
Does it fill you
Bird
up?
food. It does. It does
Yeah.
fill me up.
I think it's good
but-
for metabolism, though, right?
Yeah.
Not to.
And sometimes you
Skip a
just
meal.
aren't in the mood for breakfast. I know sometimes when we get up
Yeah.
and like, you know, I'm so happy that you're hungry because I'm always hungry. I'm like a
Yeah.
real big lunch person, you know? And
It's
so-
my Ritalin. That's why I'm never hungry. I take my Ritalin and I'm just never hungry. She's always like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine."
It's a beautiful thing. I'm not saying, you know.
No, but you're a good friend. You're like, "You need to eat." Actually, I'm like, "It's fine. It's been 12 hours."
Okay, but how about you? What are you eating for breakfast, Sarah?
I'm not. I just go to work, and then sometimes I don't eat at work, and then
You
I
are the
go home
hardest
and
worker.
eat.
I
Yeah.
worry
You
about
really
you.
are.
I think
hard
it'll be
worker.
better when I'm at home though, because I'll be
Yeah.
home, and then there's
Yeah.
no reason. Like you're processing with color. Here's the remote. You can watch TV. I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah.
And so I just
Yeah.
feel like my lifestyle is gonna be healthier.
Yeah.
As far as eating the same things, yes and no. I've bought a ton of cookbooks, and I recently just signed up for Green Chef, and I like it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so what's Green Chef all about?
It's kind of like Blue Apron, HelloFresh, that kind of style, but it's USDA approved, certified organic.
Oh.
Okay.
So quality of ingredients are a lot better. The quality of their meats are so much better. That was one thing I hated about HelloFresh, is I would just do their vegetarian options and then buy my own protein.
Oh, yeah.
And it got super repetitive. It was the same
I feel like they all do after a while. Or like Blue Apron, you have to do 40 million things and 4,000 dishes later.
I will say this. I made a dish last night. It was this blackened tilapia, and it had already cubed up sweet potatoes for me. Like, they did most of the prep work.
Thank God.
It was so
like
nice, because then I could just it was 30 minutes from start to finish.
That's great. That's what I'm talking about. Because Blue Apron is like, I might as well be in like a Serbian prison, just like slicing onions for hours, and it's like, this is terrible. Like, I don't like. I
it's
love
painful.
It is.
I hate to look at the sink afterwards and be like, why? Why didn't I just go to Kava and pick up a healthy bowl?
like, that would have been easier.
I could
like,
have dealt
come on.
with the garlic dressing breath for like 2 days after. For that.
And then I'm like resentful against Chase at the end, and I'm like, chop faster, motherfucker. Like, we're just getting in fights. I'm like, this was not a good experience for anyone.
No, I've been favoring soups a lot recently too. Like, I made this creamy chicken gnocchi soup recently. It was so good.
That sounds fucking
And a vegetable
Wait, are you being a
soup.
fall pusher?
No.
I mean, I am, because look, I'm wearing sweaters.
I mean, maybe.
She's ready.
I've binged the new season of Charmed for the last like 4 days.
God.
And so I'm kind of witchy.
We're here. We tried to turn down the light.
I mean, I did. My inspo was caramel apple suckers for my meals. So
They
maybe
do
I
look
am fall
amazing.
pushing.
They're beautiful.
You're fall pushing. That's fine. I am too, a little bit, except for that I will not celebrate Halloween until after Libra
agree.
season is at least in full swing. October 5th is when I can start.
Yeah.
It's just sad when you're like, I don't want to go buy Halloween candy and it's 104 degrees outside.
It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. So are y'all going to dress up? We are dressing up.
Oh, I mean, yes.
What are you
I
gonna
was
wear?
supposed to go to Palm Springs, so we were going to do like a calendar photo shoot, and so not happening, but I'm still going to do my outfit if I have somewhere to go. And maybe I'll just dress up at home.
Wait, Palm Springs is like a thing for you. I feel like you went there.
I did. I went there last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going this year, but my costume is I'm the general in the Love War.
Oh.
And so it's a little like
I love
kitten-esque, but I've
my
got
God,
like a riding
fun.
crop with a heart and little disco shorts from American Apparel. I'm
love
working
You're
on
already
little,
ready?
Yeah.
I love this
Yeah,
for
little
you.
army green, little general jacket.
Oh my God.
It's going to look fabulous.
Heart bra I got from Victoria's Secret.
Oh my God. It's going to be wonderful. We need lots of
And I
photos
have
on
a
the
hat,
gram.
but I need to design it and put all the jewels and hearts everywhere.
Amazing.
I love that.
I feel like you always have the cutest clothes, though. I'm always like, where did you get that? Her outfit. Can you stand up and show everybody? It's so cute.
I'll show you.
So cute.
Just adorable.
Right?
Da, 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 da.
They're bell bottoms.
Like always so cute and on point. And I'm like, how
Yeah.
does she do it?
How does she do it?
Does she do it? Because like you're with all those chemicals. I'd be fucking up my clothes left and right.
It is true. So I'm.
You wear your Dickies jumpsuit.
I was wearing my
Yeah.
Dickies jumpsuit,
Which
yes,
is
which I
adorable.
love, and I had all my little pins. But really, it's fast fashion, which is very shitty because it's a huge carbon footprint. But they have the cutest stuff.
Yeah. That's
if
a
you're
downfall.
ruining
It
it.
looks like
Sucks.
fast fashion. It's like a thick fabric.
Yeah. And you look great every time I walk in. I'm like, best dressed lady in here. Here
But if
she
you
is.
want to shop when you go out, Dylan Wild is one of my
Oh,
favorite
okay.
little local
That's
boutiques.
Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
on
on
South
SoCo.
Lamar.
I
Or South
followed them
Lamar.
when you told
That's
me.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I really like their stuff. I'm trying to think where else in Austin locally where I shop, but
No, I'm trying to think.
Well, I've still been using Rent the Runway, which you guys
Yeah.
already know. But like Ashley is just talking me out of buying my jean jacket. I was like, I really like this jean jacket. It's ridiculous.
No.
Though.
I forbid
Why?
you.
It's
I forbid
because
you.
it's $800, like $700 or $800 to
forbid
buy it.
you.
But so I'm holding on to it because you know you can like keep it until you want to like trade it in. I'm gonna get sick of it, and it
It's a
smells
great
cheap.
one.
Yeah.
It's a great. That's the other thing you said.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
like how it smells.
so
It's
wait,
not
you can keep
bad.
it for an unlimited amount of time.
Yes, and I haven't even worn it in 2 weeks. I'm just keeping it in my
we can
closet.
find you an oversized denim jacket for not $700.
Okay.
I
We'll be on
agree.
the hunt.
Then
We'll be on the
we
hunt.
have to go shopping then, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Just an excuse.
Okay. Any excuse to go shopping.
But where do we go shopping? Because I'm sick of the Domain. I feel like it's so hot and gross, and you have to walk so far. If you guys have been to Austin, the Domain is like I guess it's probably considered our premier shopping.
Yeah. It's like
really
big outdoor
out.
Space.
Yeah.
There's always a mom fighting with her daughter at the Domain.
Yeah.
Every time I go, there's always someone having like a full-blown, like adult daughter. And
oh God!
Like getting in a fight.
Like let her have her own life.
Yeah. Although I don't know, the past couple of times I'm like, I'm with mom.
You're with mom.
I'm like, I don't know, this bitch needs to shut up. I'm like, I'm with mom on this one.
Yeah.
Every time though. Sorry, just fun fact.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I typically will go to Barton Creek Mall because it's inside. It doesn't have as fancy of stores, but my favorite jean jacket is Vince Komodo. And it feels nice. I got it at Dillard's.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're a Dillard's lady? Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought I was the only woman under 40 that went to Dillard's.
We probably are, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been to Dillard's, but now I want to go.
No, it smells like an old woman.
It does.
It smells like an old
Is this
woman.
the place that has their fitting rooms? It's like you have to move a shower curtain back and forth.
No, they
okay.
have they have the doors that have
the slats,
the blinds.
Yeah,
like you could definitely see through them, where it's like everyone could just see my naked body. Okay, cool, that's fine. It has terrible overhead lighting. Everything is brown. Everything's taupe. Everything is really taupe.
Oh my God.
You kind of feel like you're in The Shining with how long the hallway of doors are, and then the mirrors at the end.
Geometric floors. There's always like a woman that is definitely a time traveler who works there, who has like 80s hair and like big shoulder pads in like a not cute way. Yeah, if it's like another world when you walk in. You're like,
so it's like what JCPenney's used to be.
Yes. I used to hide in the middle because they would have like, what am I trying to say? Like the
clothing
racks. I would hide in the middle. My mom would get so fucking mad at me, y'all. And I would pop out and be like, huh, and she'd be like, don't do that, you're embarrassing me. And like,
I think we should go to Dillard's with your mom now, and you should go and hide inside of the clothing rack and pop out and see what she'd do.
She would have PTSD.
She probably would.
She'd be so mad. Her like favorite like phrase growing up was always like, don't embarrass yourself, or worse, me.
Ooh, that's good.
God,
I love.
Zinger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that one.
Yeah,
we had company over yesterday, and Sterling was having a meltdown. That's my 8-year-old. I was just like, does that feel good to you to like melt down in front of everyone? Like, how horrifying. Like, I don't know what else to do.
You're so good with like any like kid meltdowns. You were amazing with, because I feel like it's worse when you like lean into it. You were so good at like, you're embarrassing yourself right now. Like, you were really good at being like, stop, please.
Be like, ew.
Ew.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about our studio. Speaking of which, I was thinking about our pillows. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. We put it on our stories. But we can't remember which one of my children. Ashley was mediating between a fight between my kids. And one of them said, I'd rather die than be a vampire with you. I'd rather choose like death over eternal life if you're going to be there, basically.
And it was an amazing line. I mean, we didn't deserve such a funny line. I was just,
but
no,
we
did. We did.
We deserved it.
Yes,
and then we made it into a pillow. You know how people are always like, that should be on a pillow. Well, fucking put it on
It was on a pillow.
You know?
I would rather die than be a vampire. And now it's featured on the store. I just learned this.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. And look, this is our little studio. You're our first guest in our studio.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
It's great. It's just like meant to be.
It's very cozy.
Okay, we talked about this before we started recording. You are a sleuth. You're like a detective, a solver of crimes. And I want you to tell us all about this because what are they called? Like, you get them on Amazon.
You get them on Amazon. Unsolved cold case.
Unsolved cold case.
They were like, what's another way to say unsolved mysteries without saying unsolved mysteries?
Unsolved cold case.
Be prepared to spend about 4 or 5 hours.
I think you're going to say like a lot of money.
I did too. It was like $400 or $500.
No,
I'm so sorry.
You're good. They're $30, so it's a little expensive for a one-time use game.
It's less than like going out, because you said you can have like martinis while you're doing it. It's like,
you
how much of your brain do you have to use? Can we have drinks while we're doing it?
Yeah.
It's less than going out and having 2 martinis.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, it's you need to get a trifold poster board, pins, string, notepad, because that's the most important part, I think, if I'm thinking to all of them that I've played thus far. It's a lot of reading, so if you're not good at public speaking, you probably shouldn't be playing.
Don't do it. Okay.
Or maybe you just don't read and your friends do.
And you've solved every single one?
Yes.
I was like, I would not expect anything less.
I think our last one we played was the first time we didn't have to use a hint.
Oh my God.
You're getting good at
Yes.
it. Is there a pattern that you're like, okay, I'm picking up on this?
We don't, yes, but if I tell too much, then I feel like it'll make it too easy.
Okay. So we have to like stay sharp.
Yes. And I would go to their actual website before purchasing on Amazon and look at how they're in line, because they will go based on how easy and hard.
Okay.
And they have new games coming out this fall and spring. I feel like I need to get paid for this.
I know, right?
Unsolved cold case. But yeah, so some of them are easier. There's one that's an active case. That one was really hard.
Active cases, and it's currently not. Yes. It hasn't been solved, but you solved it.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
So did you catch the?
We caught the killer.
She caught the killer. Buckham.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait. Okay. Speaking of killer, you and I talked about this last time I was in. Okay, y'all. Gabby Petito.
Yeah.
Petito.
Yeah.
Gabby Petito.
Yeah.
Confirmed dead, which like is so tragic and sad. She's the woman who disappeared on the road trip with her like horrible ex, which like we had spidey senses were like peaking of like, I don't trust him.
Nope.
And now he's on the run.
He's on the run.
They still haven't caught him.
They haven't caught him.
In Florida, right?
Yes. Well, now Dog the Bounty Hunter's in on this.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yes, he was down beating on the parents' door.
Wow.
Dog the Bounty Hunter's in on this shit. Do you think he's alive?
I don't know. Is he in the reserve? I don't know.
I don't know. Or do you think he left?
Apparently, he went into the reserve on the 14th. I'm like, how long can you survive?
The reserve? Wait. Oh,
like, it's the state park reserve in Florida.
Oh my God.
Like, what kind of skills does he have? Because I feel like when you watch Naked and Afraid.
He's 23. Yeah. I don't know how many skills he could have.
No. Live in the swamp.
TikTok goes down some rabbit holes. Reddit, you can get down some rabbit holes.
Oh my God.
And apparently his family has a lot of businesses that they own. And so there's a lot of money. They own like a 10,000 square foot home somewhere.
Oh, shit.
They don't know if they like... There's even speculation that he didn't actually come back to Florida, that his family had either drove or flew up there.
Covered it all up for him?
And there's been spottings in Canada. There's someone who thought they saw him there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's true. My psychic abilities say that's true.
Yeah. But then there's like her best friend. And now they think maybe they have a little something going on.
What? Oh my God. Okay. This is hot off the press.
Just waiting for it to be turned into a movie at this point.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. So they were having an affair, and then
we don't know. So apparently he went live on his Instagram for a split 2 seconds, and people recorded, and then they're breaking down each of the seconds.
Who knew to record? Wait. After she had been missing?
After she had been missing, he went live on Instagram by accident for 2 seconds.
What an idiot!
By accident?
What a fucking dummy!
Yes, and
what
he's
a fucking
on. Like,
dummy.
there was a boat that he was on, and there were like some camo Crocs in it, and her best friend. So she claims has camo Crocs, and they're all over her TikTok. So people are now starting to speculate
that they've got like oh my God. Yeah, I bet the parents are in charge of this, because like that dummy is not pulling this off.
No. Right.
I mean,
and I know that they hired a lawyer.
He lawyered up immediately. So I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's definitely unfolding in front of us.
Yeah.
I feel like they need you on this case.
I feel like they do.
Get her on it.
Are you into these shows like on Lifetime and like?
I am not, but my best friend Morgan is, so I'll watch them with her. I need to watch the Middle Beach
Murder on Middle Beach.
That.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
No, I'm like, I haven't been able to watch this stuff like since I don't know, becoming a mom. I'm like, maybe, I might be ready. I might be ready to start getting back into it, but I'd have to do baby steps.
Okay, then you don't do the active case of cold case games. Okay. It's about twin daughters. They're not young, but they're like 17, but still.
No, I couldn't handle that.
And don't watch Murder on Middle Beach.
Okay, I'm not going to watch that either.
That one, I do recommend it on HBO, though. I really do. It's very good, but it's unsolved, and it's about a mom. And they don't know.
Oh my God, I was checking out the grocery store the other day, and it was like, why are all these moms missing? I was like, I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm like, can't you just kidnap someone that we don't care about? Like, you know, like the asshole who like honks at you right when the light turns green. Like,
yes.
kidnap that guy.
See that video of it was like a semi truck that honked because of car in front of him. And literally the light had just turned green. And so the guy got out of his car and just started dancing and waited for the entire light to go through a whole sequence and got back in the car when it was red.
He deserves a national medal.
Wow. It's really good, actually.
That is the Lord's work.
And he gets out, he's like,
oh my God, I love that.
And I love that he like didn't do it in anger.
No.
Like,
yeah. Like, here we are. You can wait, because that was rude.
Yep.
Wait, I thought of something really random. I'm sorry with all my random non-sequiturs. I have like my little notebook and I had some things written down because, okay, one of my friends, I thought about this the other day and I feel like this is something you guys would do too. But she was like, do you want me to listen or do you want advice? Do you guys like do that when people are like telling you stuff?
Oh.
Like, do you want to like, you know, when you're like talking about like, whatever, like, do you just want me to listen or do you want to I mean, I know it's not applicable in every situation, but I was like, her saying that to me literally like changed how I actively listen.
I definitely will start using that behind the chair because I feel like I just naturally, you kind of get in a very vulnerable state with your client. So you both just kind of talk back and forth. And as a stylist, you always are trying to find like a way to make them feel better about the situation in a way that maybe I've experienced, or I could say like one of my other clients has experienced something similar. But sometimes maybe it would be nice to just be like, do you want me to just listen or do you want advice? So I like that.
I don't know. I feel like it is very reassuring when you like you may get very comfortable like in the chair. It is funny when you're sitting there and like someone else is telling a story and you're like listening to their story. Like I've been in that situation.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, you can hear everything.
I'm a professional eavesdropper.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you and I have like listened to some story. We're like literally having a full blown like conversation with our eyeballs in the mirror, and we're like, "Are you listening to this? I'm listening to this. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's so fun."
It smells like dog farts.
I was gonna say,
it smells like dog farts. It was not me. I would own it.
That's a very distinct.
We have two cannons aimed at us.
Both their cannons
and we got
aimed
fur
directly at us. It smells horrible. I bet you that was a double fart. That was
a
double.
Like
you
I'm
guys, I'm so
staring
sorry.
right up Athena's asshole.
That's so disgusting. And of course, it's like she has like a rim around her, like a darker hair rim.
I live in dog farts, so it is fine.
So smelly.
Those doggies.
Oh my God, so sorry guys.
I have done that though with friends where like I've offered it because I feel like I've gotten in trouble before of like giving my take on things, which may be more cutthroat than what's needed for the moment. So I have offered that before of like, do you want me to listen or do you want me to say what's on my mind?
Yeah. And it depends on it. Outside of work, it's a little bit more professional. Obviously, there's still some normalcy, but outside of work, and I'm just with a friend, super protective, but I can be a bit harsh, brash.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, brash.
So it kind of just depends, but
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it is hard, not even just in giving advice, but having like the in-between from being like, especially if you're being protective over a friend, of not going straight to like nuclear or pissed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'm still working on that, being like, there has to be something said in between being, I'm a very peaceful person, now I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, totally. And like sometimes people just need like a little extra comfort, and sometimes people need like a pep talk of like, get the fuck out of there. Or like, you know.
Yeah.
Or like, leave that job. Or like, I don't know. Sometimes people need to hear it.
Yeah. Totally. Hard to remove like your own perspective from it too.
Yeah.
You know, because what do they say? It's like the advice that you give, or like writers like write what they need to learn. So like, I don't know, when you're like giving advice, is it like also like with what you're going through? I don't know. It's tricky.
It is tricky. Yeah.
Have y'all gotten in any internet fights?
Oh my God, no.
I got in an internet fight.
Tell me.
Oh, I need all the juicy details.
I may have told y'all.
Wait, I know this one, but it's so good. Please tell me. Please say it again. It was so good. It's so good.
One of my dearest friends got married in Illinois. Weed's legal there. I may have smoked a few joints by myself because COVID, so I'm not going to be sharing a joint. I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't seem right. So I was outside and indulged, and I got back to our hotel room. Chase instantly fell asleep. Like when like we turned the lights, I was like, good night. He's like just instantly fell. So I'm up and I'm like, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna browse the internet. So I get on Facebook and I see an old coworker of mine post, my constitutional right is being violated, blah blah blah. You can never force me to get a vaccine, and like going off on this. And I'm really surprised by this because she works for the NPR affiliate. And so that's how I know this person, is we worked at the NPR affiliate together. And I may have just like commented, constitutional freedom, she said, before taking her horse pills and galloping into the sunset. Send. And then I close off my phone. Good night. Wake up the next morning. I have a fuck ton of alerts on my phone. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I go, oh. And all of her anti-vax friends have all like signed on, and they are like peppering me with, you are ignorant, you dumb person, and blah, 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 blah. How dare you? And like, going on and on. Then she says like this like ridiculous like, oh man, what did she say? She said I had snake charm, which I loved that. I was like, God. I am a Slytherin, thank you. And like I knew she meant it as like an insult, but I loved it. I was like, I do have snake charm. I love that. I loved that.
Oh my God, anti-vaxxers are like fire ants. There's never just one. Like if there's one, like all the friends are there.
So many, and there were like 5 of them that were like all on there and just like going for it. And so I was just like, okay. And I just like ended it with like, I'll be on the right side of history on this one, see you later, whatever.
You're like see you later, smallpox. And like,
yeah. I'm like, no, thank you. And then now she blocked me. So that's the end of that.
Well,
but
I'm proud of you.
Those were some mic dropping responses though. You're just like,
I did go on one long rant though. I did have one long rant where I was like, I don't understand you people and your mental gymnastics around this and blah blah. And like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just got so mad because I have like a lot of friends who are either like nurses or doctors, or like even Colin, who's been on the podcast. He's a scientist, like, and they're all fucking exhausted. Like they're just exhausted by this.
Yeah.
So just get vaccinated, please. Yeah. Like do your research and all that. Yep. Yeah. Hip hip hooray.
Yep.
Maybe don't get the Johnson & Johnson. It seems like the poor man's vaccine, but I don't know.
No,
I got Dolly in my blood, so I'm happy about that.
I saw a news segment. I started watching the news. I haven't been watching it in like a year because it was giving me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
But I watched it this morning. They were doing a feature story on a researcher who changed her mind on the vaccine and decided to get vaccinated. Like just got vaccinated.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I like that they're covering that kind of stuff. They're like, okay, you know what? It's okay to change your mind. So say you were on this soapbox and now you know that it's not, that you probably should go I definitely should go get vaccinated. It's okay to change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can.
And it's fine. I know I was talking to Brie about this because unfortunately we had an outbreak in an improv class that we are in.
Was it an outbreak or just one
I guess
person?
just a case, but and so like everyone like I got tested and all that, but we were like just saying how tired I am of all of this, where it's like I'm tired of like the like half in half out of like I'm ready for it just to be behind us.
Agreed.
But here we are. It's a downer.
When you're able to get the booster, will you guys get the booster?
I probably will, but I won't be getting it anytime. I don't think I need it anytime soon. But I mean, like if enough time passes and like if we have more variants pop up, then yeah. Especially if like the Delta is nothing to fuck with, but if there's like another one that's like the Tri-Delta,
the Tri-Delta, Lambda Chi,
like those girls are crazy. Then I'll think about it. Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty funny.
I know. My mom just got a booster because she's like, she's elderly and she also has a couple of health issues, so she got hers, but she's feeling good.
Matt went in to get one, my husband, and they told him, maybe they sent him away.
Oh, they
He's
did?
type 1 diabetic, but it doesn't count as the right autoimmune disorder.
Oh.
So they sent him away. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
You're not eligible.
Interesting.
I feel like it's like the beginning of like, remember when we used to have to be like, on the wait list to get
Yeah.
the vaccine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that because I've had clients who have just gone into HEB and have gotten their
gotten the
booster.
Oh,
booster.
really?
Yeah.
They're just like, fill her up.
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Do you have any juicy stories you can tell us from? maybe not.
Or like any like wild stories of like one and done people who've come into your chair that are like, here I am, here's my hair, my crazy hair, here's my Ed Harris hair.
I'm trying to think. I have this thing where I completely shut my brain off from work when I'm outside of work.
Oh my God, good
like
for
I've
you.
trained
That's
it to like not remember.
Like, wipe it out.
No, I used to have this one lady come in, and I honestly do not ever dread having a client. Like, I look forward to my day.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But this one client in particular,
Ashley Parr.
she would come in, and she would
one bang.
bring this newspaper clipping out of like a hair magazine. Older lady wanted like worse than the Rachel haircut.
No.
All her layers caved into her chin, and then the rest of her hair flipped out. Kind of like, is that Carol Brady?
Yeah.
But not as short, but that shape. And so she would literally sit it on my mirror so I could see it. And then she wouldn't sit in my chair unless I wiped the chair off or used my blow dryer. And then she would tell me something she loved that I did last time, but also something she hated.
Oh my God.
A compliment
Every
sandwich.
single time.
She gave you,
And so then I started fucking with her. So I would be sitting in my chair when she'd show up. And I'd get up and be like, here you go. And so I would stop. I wasn't going to wipe it off. You're going to sit.
You're going to sit in my filth, bitch.
And then, like, on her last appointment.
Like, I just farted.
Some dog farts just all up in this shit.
And so then she would leave. And on her last appointment, she texted me and she's like, I just didn't have the heart to tell you it was going to be my last appointment. I'm moving. And you've just been so wonderful.
Praise
you
baby
always do
Jesus.
such a great job. And like, I was a praise be moment. I was just like, thank you.
Move on.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Like, let Alabama have
But
it.
honestly, at this point in my career, I have no problem if someone sits in my chair and I know it's not the right fit, or I know that I could maybe not even maybe. I know I could give them what they're looking for, but personality-wise, we're not going to match.
Yeah.
I will be honest and just
Oh my
be
God,
like,
good for you.
I actually have a stylist I know or someone I work with that I would be like, they do a great job, and I just think personality-wise, you'll fit better,
yeah.
and it'll just be more comfortable for everybody. And I find that people respect it and don't have any issues when you do that.
Yeah.
And I also have had some people who are just like batshit crazy, and luckily I haven't had to like block anybody, but I will go to the extremes. I will.
Oh
Yeah,
my
good for
God.
you. You have to protect your energy.
You do.
Because I do feel like, I don't know, which one is this where you feel like you have to, is it introverted, extrovert, where you feel like you have to like recharge your batteries? Do you know which one
Introverted.
you are? Introverted, yeah.
Well, it depends. So, like, extroverted people get energy from other people. Introverted people have to recharge alone, or it's
Yeah.
like they have to have that time.
I feel like I
alone.
need both.
I do need both. At work, I'm more extrovert because I'm in a private setting. When I go out and about, I'm an introvert because then it's like, it's too much. I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, like a crowded space is like that for me. I'm so sorry. I have to cough, and I don't have the COVID. I
swear.
swear.
Get your cough on. Isn't that the worst when you have to cough now and
Yes.
you're like, everybody's going to think I have COVID?
Yep.
I've been tested 3 times this week. We're good.
Oh my God. One of my friends is coming in for ACL. Oh my God, that's the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one of my friends is coming in for ACL from Los Angeles, and she sent me the funniest picture. It was a stack of COVID tests, like 15 tests and a bottle of wine. She's like, I'm ready for you guys.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's cute.
Like,
That's
let's
sweet.
go.
How thoughtful.
How
Okay,
thoughtful.
how is ACL doing the test? Y'all know? Like, because you
So-
have to have the test prior to.
At this point, it's only for the unvaccinated. If you're
Oh,
vaccinated,
really?
they changed it. At
they
first, it was going to
changed
be for everybody. Now it's just for people who are unvaxxed. You
Oh,
just bring
great.
your card.
Okay.
I think
cool.
they have some of the info on their Instagram.
They
You can follow on
do.
their
Okay.
Instagram.
And they
Yeah.
have testing on site, but they're limited on how
Okay.
many they have. So I'm sure those are probably.
I thought this whole time that
But
everyone
I'm
had to get
assuming
it.
you have to go like Friday morning, Thursday.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
it's
when
72
else?
hours. So some people are going for the full 3 days.
Yeah.
That
So
would
it's like,
suck
do you
so
have to
bad
get?
if you had the tickets and like
couldn't go.
and then you tested positive and couldn't go.
I
That's
know.
Yeah, I know they have something with insurance. So like on my
Oh,
tickets,
okay.
I bought insurance,
Uh-huh.
but it's like a medical like it breaks
Yes.
it down. And there's some, I think even if like you're sick and I don't know, I'd have to go back and read it. But I'm selling my tickets.
Oh, you are? You're not
yeah,
gonna go?
I went and saw Willie and like Chris Stapleton and Ryan Bingham back in August. Great time. was a lot of people. And I was just like, okay, this was nice. And then like it just got me thinking, I'm getting ready to move into the holiday season, which is my busiest for work. And I can't take 10 days off if I were to get sick and figure out where to put those people on top of the people that I have booked ahead of that. So financially, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh my gosh, look at how responsible you are.
It is responsible.
Yeah, I just felt like a lot of people. Because normally with ACL, it brings in like 80 to 90,000 people, I think. It's a lot of people that it brings in.
Yeah, it is a lot of people. That's like the only thing that it's like, oh, I hope everything goes smoothly.
I know that they're also requiring certain areas in ACL that will require masks while you're in there.
I think that's nice because like it does get really crowded in there.
It does.
Yeah.
So luckily I sold my first weekend. I'm working on selling the second weekend. I got lucky. They had a glitch in their system.
Oh, thank God.
They sure did. The night before, when all the little folks with their American Express can pre-order, I don't have an American Express yet, but I got on their website and I was like, I'll just see, and like typed in my card, and at the top in red it was like, this card is not recognized, but then the next was highlighted, so I clicked it and it processed it.
Boom.
And I was like, oh shit. And so then I went and I did the second weekend and it worked again.
Oh my God.
And I was
She's
like,
out there hustling.
But wait, I feel like you could just be like, if you want to get rid of your tickets, just like, wait, I don't have any Amex. Can you take my ticket back? Can you take it away?
This wasn't actually supposed to work.
So just take it
Yeah,
right on
you
back.
can take it back.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
No.
I feel like I'm just going to stay on the periphery. I'm like, I don't need to get in the crowd. I just want to stay on the periphery.
I'm normally like that, even pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
I just like to like hang out, walk around.
No, this is your first ACL, right?
No, I had
you
one
did go.
before the pandemic.
Okay.
Because we've been here for
Pre-pandy.
3 years. Pre-pandy. And it was the one that, it was like before, like Lizzo. I feel like everybody knew who she was, but it was before she like blew up like crazy.
Yes.
And they didn't give her a big enough
They did
area.
not.
And there
Yeah.
was so many people. It took up like other
everywhere.
people's like
It was
states.
chaos.
Yeah.
Weren't they
Chaos.
streaming it on another stage where people were because they couldn't see it? So
Because Robin came on after, and they had to screen it on Robin's stage, and then everyone left for Robin, which I felt really bad about because I love Robin.
Yeah.
I have a very vivid memory of ACL when Radiohead came, and this is like the widest thing I'm gonna say because I love Radiohead, and so I was like, oh, I have to see Radiohead. This is like a bucket list thing for me. So we got there so fucking early. We like waited all day. It was like me, Chase, and our friend Matt, who was also a huge like Radiohead fan. And I did not drink very much because I didn't want to pee, and I like was I was like really fucking prepared for
You're
this.
gonna have to sing me a Radiohead song because I don't think I know one.
Oh boy. Okay. that was a dagger to my heart right now. The one you've probably heard is Creep, even though that is like not their best song.
Creed?
Creep. With arms wide open. No, it's the 'cause I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. I was like, you've probably heard that one. That one's like
it's
their
so
most
good.
commercial hit, but it's their like they hate that song.
And it's like this. So I creep.
Just keep it on the down low. Just like a remix of everything.
Oh yeah.
No, so we got there and I was like, okay, I do have to go to like one bathroom break, and I like peacefully walked to the bathroom. I was peacefully walking back, and I said on my way in to everyone going in, just trying to get back to my friends, excuse me. Everyone was really cool. Everyone was cool. They're like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Until this one motherfucker goes, hey, fuck you, to my face. And I fucking lost it, y'all. And I was like, actually, fuck you. I hope you die in a fucking chemical fire, you motherfucker. And I'm going off on this kid. And then I look at his shirt, varsity soccer on his shirt. I was yelling at a child.
He earned that though.
Yeah.
At a child.
It would be one thing to say, hey, fuck you to a group of people trying to get to the front, but like one individual.
And I tried to do the caveat of like, I'm just getting back to my friends, just went to the bath. Like I tried to let everyone know I'm not a dick.
Oh my
that's
God,
like
no,
shut
you're the
up.
most polite person.
So like, so sorry, y'all. And then he like, but then I went off on him, and then I realized he was a child, and I said it too. I went, oh my God, you're a child. And then everyone around me like all turned and looked like, oh fuck, she told him to go die in a chemical fire. And like, then I was like, good day.
You know what? They say it takes a village to raise a child, and sometimes they need to hear it. You know?
Touche.
I don't want him to die in a chemical fire,
No,
but
of course
maybe
not.
he could research more in chemistry class, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that's what I always remember about ACL is me
funny.
telling a child to die.
Well, he's not a child anymore, I'm sure.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Could be.
When was Radiohead? It was an old shirt. And
it was years ago. So, yeah, he probably is an adult now. So, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Child. Man child.
The chemical fire hasn't gotten you yet.
It will.
You've been cursed.
Well, I think this is just about all the time that we have for our first episode in the studio. Sarah Marie Moss.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell everybody where they can follow you?
Oh, yes. My Instagram, Sarah Marie Moss, or Studio Blonde ATX.
And you have such cute style. Like, go and follow her. She's just such a delight.
Incredible stylist. Do you have anything else you want to plug? Anything at all?
No.
Life. We're going to plug Barkley.
Oh, we can plug Barkley. My sweet brown cow. My 9-year-old 90-pound pit bull.
Brown cow.
Brown cow.
Mr. Barkley Wiggles, we love you.
Yeah, we love you so much. Forever and always.
Little baby.
There's like a really fancy hotel in London called, it's spelled Barkley and pronounced Berkeley, or spelled Berkeley and pronounced the Barkley. Like, you should probably take
that sounds
there.
English. That sounds like a very English thing of like, this definitely says Yorkshire, and it's like Yorkshire. It's like, what?
It's right by Harrods. I feel like Barkley would approve.
He would.
Yeah,
I'll get him on our private jet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Little PJ
I don't
out
think
there.
I'd go on a private jet because I'm not ready to die. I don't want to.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah,
it's not for me. It's too little.
Well, we'd have to. Well, they make you put your dog under the plane now.
You can't buy a seat for your dog?
I don't know.
I actually don't know either.
I don't think you can because people were taking advantage of the service animal.
Putting like llamas on the plane
and turtles and animals that aren't.
Oh, don't get me started on a turtle. I hate a turtle. I hate a turtle. I really do.
You know I had like a Jurassic. What if it was Jurassic looking? You'd probably like it though. We had like a snapping turtle with a long neck in the driveway, and like looked it up, and it was like the ones that can like bite your fingers off.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh my God.
I had a little turtle. His name was Myrtle.
Okay, that is cute.
And he was painted. He was the size of like 4 quarters.
Aw.
That's pretty
red-eared
cute.
slider?
Probably.
I had one.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
And I let it in my bed. How disgusting.
That sweet thing. It was so cute. So tiny.
So tiny.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
my
I accidentally
God.
murdered him.
Wait, what?
It was our first murder.
It was my first murder.
You murdered?
By accident. I got a new tank for him, and I had little leftover to go Tupperwares, and he kept eating all the guppies, and I was like, well, if I cut little holes and create islands, the guppies can hide in them.
Oh no.
And I needed to weigh down the island, so I had these little metal hook screws, and I was like, that'll be fine, it'll weigh it down. I think the metal mixed with the water released something in the water, because it literally everything died.
Uh-oh.
Including Myrtle?
Okay, I was imagining
Myrtle.
like a firing squad,
No.
like a blindfolded little cigarette.
Yeah.
Sorry, Myrtle.
No. Can you retell it in that scenario, though? Can you retell it as if Ashley's vision was actually how Myrtle died?
A chalk outline of his little turtle body.
Actually, it probably could be, because I put him in a little Tupperware because I wanted to keep his shell, and so I put him outside, and I'm pretty sure my dad threw him away, because when I came back, the Tupperware was in the kitchen.
Myrtle.
No turtle there, so I could probably.
Rip.
I did a
Sorry,
little
Myrtle,
outline.
wherever you are. Maybe Myrtle went on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I asked my dad till this day. Was like, I have no idea what happened to your turtle, and I was like, Dad,
We're like, we can come clean.
we can come clean now.
Of like where Myrtle is. He's in the fiery brims of hell.
Rest in peace. Unsolved cold case.
Unsolved cold cases. Buy it on Amazon, folks.
Get the Myrtle.
The Myrtle pack. If this isn't a thing yet, we need to make it. Like,
This little like face. Get the Myrtle back in. Oh my god.
And the little Cleany shrimps could be suspects too.
Yeah. Little hats and wigs.
it's definitely like his girlfriend, though, or his boyfriend.
Yeah,
we
it
don't
always
know.
is.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah.
like someone you don't expect, like the postman or something.
Oh, yes.
No one ever suspects a postman.
To drop off an Amazon package for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like this.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please share with your friends if you enjoyed this, which we hope you did. Give us 5 stars on what's it called, on Apple Podcasts.
That's the one.
And follow us on Spotify and Instagram and all the things.
We love you.
We love you.
Toodles.
Mwah.